Hello everyone, Konrad from CGLM.EU welcoming you warmly. Today we'll talk about another hoist. This time I have a hoist from Movecat in front of me. It's a tiny hoist, really small. Let's talk about what we see on the nameplate. It's the PlusX 250-4 hoist. What does that mean? It means the hoist can lift 250 kilograms. The lifting and lowering speed is 4 meters per minute. It's a hoist from 2021. The hoist is equipped with a 4x12 chain. The weight of this chain is about 35 decagrams per meter, and the hoist itself weighs about 15 kilograms. It's a D8 plus hoist. Its ED parameter is 25%, which means, as I explained earlier, the hoist can work for 15 minutes and then needs a 45-minute break. We need to remember this, as I've mentioned before. At the bottom, we have a nice handle. Now let's take a look from the top. Here we have a plastic guide. Underneath, there's another plastic guide. This is a very good solution because it protects the chain from potential damage. We have a hole here, which you all know from larger models, but this hole doesn't allow the installation of a chain and a chain block. We need to remember this. The nameplate states that the chain can function in a single fall mode. On this side, we have the gearbox. Remember, nobody is allowed to open it, not even maintenance technicians. And on this side, we have everything else. Let me show you the new bag mounting bracket. There's no longer a screw to hold the bag. We have this bracket. There's a hook installed on the bag. It's shaped so that one side is round and the other side is flat. As you can see, the bracket is also shaped accordingly. So we take the bag, turn this bracket, and it's ready. A very nice solution, but of course, pay attention during installation to ensure the bag is properly attached. One of the novelties we haven't seen before. Everyone's going down in weight, so what did Movecat come up with to make it a bit lighter? This lid is plastic, so be gentle with the hoist because, as you know, plastics can easily crack. Alright, let's open it up and see what's inside. It almost begs to crack one day while opening it. And there you go, we have two tiny breaks. The first rectifier underneath is the second, and below that we have a contactor, so there's no big philosophy here. An important thing to note. This type of brake is maintenance-free, meaning we don't make any adjustments. The only thing a technician does for this brake is to check if the air gap is not too large. The brake lining will wear out over time and the air gap will increase. If the air gap is larger than specified by the manufacturer, we have to replace the entire brake. As you can see, the construction is very simple. It's a brand new hoist and used indoors, so it's hard to detect signs of wear and tear here. The hoist is almost new, there are still stickers, so here's the answer to the question of whether to oil the chains. The answer is yes. We also have information here that this hoist must not be used to lift people. The hook in this hoist is very nice and easy to disassemble. The hook also has bearings, so if we ensure it's well lubricated, we won't have any problems with its rotation. Pay attention to this bumper. If it's missing, you really have to be careful because this screw, which holds the entire construction together, can unscrew. Also, in such a situation, pay attention to whether someone previously tried to fix it and didn't screw it in too deeply, because if we screw it in too deeply, we cause a situation where the hook can come apart. The screw falls out and everything is loose, so pay attention to that. If there's no bumper, check if the screw is screwed in, but not too deeply. It should be flush with the hook casing. Traditionally, at the end of chain, we have a lock, and before the lock, there's of course a rubber bumper. All these elements are small, and everything is related to the European standard, the change of which has made hoists simply smaller. That's how it all looks. More materials will be coming soon. If you have any questions about hoists, or if you're looking for a technician, feel free to reach out. I'll be happy to advise, chat, and of course, repair if needed. Please remember to subscribe, share, and give thumbs up on my channels on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Warm regards to everyone. Goodbye. English version was created using the script and ChatGPT.